Good morning. This is the Great Basin Fire Potential Briefing for Sunday, September 26th. Looking at our impact map for today, quite a bit going on. We have increasing southwest winds ahead of an approaching trough, so we do indicate elevated winds of 25 to 35 miles per hour, western Nevada, up into the central mountains of Idaho today and tomorrow, maybe even more so. Those winds will also transport smoke from some of those fires burning in the southern Sierra of California into parts of western and northern Nevada and even to parts of Idaho, both today and tomorrow. We also have some green on the map. There is some leftover monsoonal moisture that will start creeping into our far southern areas today and tomorrow. And then on Tuesday, that moisture from the south expands northwards and covers much of Utah, also into parts of northwest Nevada and parts of central Idaho with a strong cold front. You see this shade in the light blue here. This indicates a sharp drop in temperatures of 20 plus degrees. So we're going to see some big changes in the weather come Tuesday towards more benign fire conditions. But our biggest conditions of concern will be today and tomorrow, those increasing winds highlighted in that orange shade. Looking at the smoke situation, you can see the initiation of fire activity in the southern Sierra being transported north and eastwards with those winds today and Monday afternoon. Same thing on the vertically integrated smoke from the surface up above 6,000 feet above ground level, both today and tomorrow afternoon, affecting much of Nevada. So it could be an impact for aviation in some of those areas and these enhanced color shades. We do have moisture approaching. We see some showers just south of our area, maybe clipping far southern areas of Nevada. Lightning also knocking on our doorstep, quite intense further south into Arizona and New Mexico. That's when that moisture will be creeping our way. Initial attack overall across the geographic area, light. New fire starts in the red, mostly a quarter acre to less than an acre. Recent fires in the yellow, but again, nothing new has gone big in the last couple of days, typical of this late season. Observed precipitation the past 7 days, bone dry across much of Nevada. This first shade here, just a couple 107-inch. A lot of this is radar estimated, so sometimes it even overdoes what actually fell on the ground. But what did fall on the ground was some showers over the past week across parts of Idaho. You see the areas in green, a half inch or more. Same thing eastern Idaho, western Wyoming, and some pockets across Utah. Percentage of normal is on the right-hand side. The ERC map, we do see our driest areas, 70th to 80th percentile across the Salmon Chalice area of Idaho, also parts of eastern Nevada, and even into the Sierra front there as well. A lone cell of 80 to 90 percentiles here right on the Utah-Nevada border. So things have been gradually drying out, but this is going to change sharply in about 2 or 3 days. Satellite imagery shows some of that subtropical moisture coming up out of Arizona into southern Utah. You see a more winter-like storm system off the British Columbia coast. Lots of moisture, rain, and mountain snows across British Columbia, pushing into Washington State. This will be some activity that clips Idaho with moisture and also starts bringing increasing wind. See the tightness of these height lines. The tighter they are, typically, the stronger the wind field. So we'll start seeing that later today. On the left, here's that low pressure area, these tight packing of the height lines. Very strong upper level winds, 40, 50 miles per hour, in that dry tongue of air coming in. With those winds, we will see high risk today, right, mostly across the Sierra front, not anywhere else. We see those winds up here highlighted in those purplish orange shades, strongest along the Sierra front, more like 20 to 30 miles per hour further north and west across Nevada. And maybe 20, 25 miles per hour across Idaho. You see the dry humidities, single digits to low teens across Nevada, mid to upper teens across Idaho, much higher humidities further south and east. And then on Monday, that trough starts dropping a little bit further south. Upper level winds, 50, 60 miles per hour, so definitely stronger winds. You can see on the right, our high risk has expanded a bit further north and eastwards across Nevada. Also, for parts of the central mountains of Idaho, this is mostly in the Salmon Chalice area, adjacent areas of Idaho and Montana, also in that wind risk. And you can see that wind belt expanding across western and northern Nevada and also picking up a bit across Idaho, where humidities remain in the teens in Idaho, low teens in Nevada. Now on Tuesday, big changes. Moisture, you can see in the green here, across parts of Utah, and also it swung through Idaho. So you see a moistening in a lot of areas. Where we had high risk the previous day in northwest Nevada, we now have green, indicating they probably would have gotten some moisture and a sharp increase in humidity. A lot of our critical brown areas did go yellow through here. Temperatures dropping off 15, 20 degrees cooler on Tuesday than it would have been on Monday. You see the wind field pushes further eastwards, but that's into higher humidity, so not a concern through there. Winds across Nevada and Idaho dying off. 3-day precipitation totals, you see them through here. Tenth or quarter of an inch, maybe some local pockets of a half inch in Idaho. Monsoonal moisture light to moderate across Utah, tenth or a quarter inch. Still bone dry across Nevada, but maybe some precip along the Sierra front. Northwest Nevada gets a low end wetting rain. Now, very quickly for the rest of the period, Wednesday, still under the influence of the trough low pressure, but not moistening so much. So it will just be cooler but more moist. You can see the green on the map slowly start disappearing as we get into Thursday and Friday. The brown does return by Friday as drier, somewhat warmer air pushes in from the west. And then by Saturday, we're back under flat high pressure ridge. We're dry, a little bit warmer than normal for a change. But still at this point, it'll be only western Nevada that would be critically dry enough for large fires, but they'd probably need some significant winds. We'll be watching and see what this next frontal system brings. 7-day precipitation totals, and the 8 to 14-day outlook. This takes us from October 3rd through the 9th. You can see overall warmer than normal temperature, especially the further east across the Great Basin you go. Near normal precip for the southern half of the Great Basin, maybe even above normal across Moab and southeast Utah. Drier than normal across Idaho. So nothing really that signifies a super strong season-ending event at this point. Fire season continues to hang by a thread. And this concludes our briefing. Have a great day.